Hello guys, and today I'm going to show you the comparison between the Nothing Phone 2 and the Google Pixel 7. So without any further ado, let's get started. The Nothing Phone 2 and the Google Pixel 7 are two of the best mid-range phones available right now in 2023. Both of the phones are reasonably priced, with the Google Pixel 7 going at a much more discounted price of around $500 and the Nothing Phone 2 starting off at around $600 for the base variant, as it is a more recent release out of the two. This video here is to discuss and compare the two phones to see which one is the better option if you're looking for something around this price bracket. Here, we'll be comparing the main components including the build quality and design, displays, performance, software, cameras, and finally end with the battery life on the phones. Kicking off the comparison, we have the build quality and design, which is really different on both. Let's start with the Nothing Phone 2, as it is by far one of the most unique phones you will see in the market right now. The Nothing Phone 2 is built like an iPhone 14 Pro Max with the same dimensions and even the same screen size. In hindsight, this is not a bad thing. The Nothing Phone 2 features a lot of LEDs on the back, known as the glyph interface. This was also present in the previous Nothing Phone 1, but when it was first introduced, it didn't have that many features. However, this time, the Nothing Phone 2 has brought a lot of customization to the glyph interface, including integration with third-party apps. For example, with Uber, you can see the waiting time as a progress bar in the glyph interface. Even still, the glyph interface might just be a gimmick for many users, and they probably won't use it that much. The Nothing Phone 2 also has matte rails that do not show any fingerprints, which is good, and it comes in two colors, white and grey. The glass on the back is curved, making the phone more comfortable to hold as compared to the Phone 1. The back is not matte, so it will pick up some fingerprints, but there is so much going on in the back design that it's really hard to notice the fingerprints. The Nothing Phone 2 is IP54 rated, meaning it is only dust and splash resistant and not completely waterproof. On the other hand, the Google Pixel 7 has a glass back with an aluminum frame similar to the Nothing Phone 2. However, its design is completely different. With the Google Pixel 7, the camera protrudes from the back, preventing the phone from lying completely flat. Thankfully, the bump is in the middle, so it won't wobble much. This design choice is consistent with the previous Pixel models, which is not a bad thing as the Pixel design is well liked by most. The Google Pixel 7 is IP64 rated, making it water and dust resistant, which is a significant improvement over the Nothing Phone 2. Overall, in terms of build and overall character though, I would still give the edge to the Nothing Phone 2, but the Pixel 7 is still a good looking phone. Moving on to the displays, the Google Pixel 7 features a 6.3-inch AMOLED 90Hz display, which is smaller compared to last year's Pixel. The Pixel 7's peak brightness is 1400 nits, making it very bright and good for outdoor use. It boasts a 1080p display and can automatically switch to 60Hz to save battery when not in use. 90Hz is actually the only slight negative, as even much cheaper phones have 120Hz displays, which actually does make a difference in terms of smoothness when using. On the Nothing side, the Nothing Phone 2 sports a 6.7-inch LTPO OLED 120Hz display with a peak brightness of 1600 nits, surpassing the Pixel 7. The panel itself has great punchy colors, solid response, and the 120Hz refresh rate can automatically switch to 1Hz to save energy, similar to some higher-end phones. The phone has even bezels all around, a subtle touch that might go unnoticed by most but is really appreciated. The 120Hz is also an improvement over the Pixel 7, and I find the Nothing Phone 2's display to be better than the Pixel 7. Performance-wise, both the phones offer impressive specs. The Nothing Phone 2 has gotten a big upgrade featuring a Snapdragon 8 Plus Gen 1 chip, 8 or 12GB of RAM, and 128GB, 256GB or 512GB of storage. The Snapdragon 8 Plus Gen 1 chip is a significant improvement over last year's Snapdragon 778G Plus CPU and can now actually be considered high-end in terms of performance. On the other hand, the Google Pixel 7 is powered by Google Tensor G2 chip, 8GB of RAM and 128GB of storage. While the Google Tensor G2 chip is excellent, it doesn't surpass the Snapdragon 8 Plus Gen 1 in raw performance. The G2 offers some really great AI features that allows Google to make it possible to do things that they would otherwise not be capable of with an off-the-shelf chip like the Snapdragon. Both phones are pretty much identical if you compare regular use with standard apps, and the only way to get the difference in performance is from playing games. A lot of the bigger games like Genshin Impact run better on the Nothing Phone 2 with the ability to play at higher settings as well. In terms of software, both the phones have good software support and run the latest version of Android 13, with expected software updates for 3 years. The Nothing Phone 2 software is clean, has a lot of character to it with the dot matrix theme, and has subtle touches that make the experience nice. However, the software on the Google Pixel 7 is just plain better due to Google actually making it and it just offers some of the most useful software features that you won't find on any phone out there. Now, let's compare the cameras of the two phones. Cameras are one of the most important aspects of a phone, and here both are capable, but there is a clear winner here. The Nothing Phone 2 features a 50 megapixel main camera and a 50 megapixel ultra-wide camera, both capable of shooting up to 4K at 60 fps. It also has a 32 megapixel selfie camera, capable of shooting 1080p video. In contrast, the Google Pixel 7 has a 50 megapixel main camera and a 12 megapixel ultra-wide, also capable of 4K video. The Pixel 7 selfie camera is a 10.8 megapixel sensor and can shoot 4K selfie videos. The Nothing Phone's camera allows you to take good quality photos in daylight with good stabilization and slowly degrades as the light goes down. The Google Pixel 7, on the other hand, both excels in capturing better photos in low light conditions and boasts overall superior camera software. The colors are natural, there is sharpness in every photo taken, and you can make many changes after the fact with software, making it an easy win for the Google Pixel 7 in this category. Regarding battery life, the Nothing Phone 2 has a 4700 mAh battery, while the Google Pixel 7 has a 4355 mAh battery. The Nothing Phone 2 incorporates several features to enhance battery efficiency, such as automatically changing the refresh rate to 1Hz when the phone is not in use. The Pixel 7 also does that, but only till 60Hz, and I would say that the Pixel 7's battery is just adequate enough for a day of regular use. The Nothing Phone 2 lasts much more than the Pixel and is more of a heavy user phone. Charging on both is not up to that extreme level as the OnePlus phones, but is good enough, and both offer wireless charging as well. Overall, the Nothing Phone 2 wins this category. So in conclusion, both the phones offer unique features and strengths in various categories. The Nothing Phone 2 impresses with its design, display, brightness and Snapdragon 8 Plus Gen 1 performance. On the other hand, the Google Pixel 7 shines with its camera capabilities, software and water and dust resistance. Ultimately, the choice between the two will depend on what you prefer. However, considering the fact that the Google Pixel is cheaper and isn't really marginally worse in any category than the Nothing Phone, I say that it is a much better deal right now and you can't go wrong with it. So that's it for the video guys, thanks for watching. Please like, share and subscribe to the channel and hope you enjoyed this video. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.